Well, hello to everybody out there in this great big world. Yes, this is your brother Dana coming to you from the city of Chicago. Shalom to all of you, my precious Hebrew family members, as well as those of us Gentiles, aliens, and strangers who are clinging to you with all our might. Matthew chapter 15. I'm going to start at verse 21. Leaving that place, Yeshua, Jesus, withdrew to the region of Tyre and Sidon. There a Canaanite woman from that vicinity came to Yeshua, crying out, "Lord, Son of David, have mercy on me, for my daughter is demon-possessed and suffering terribly." Jesus did not answer a word, so his disciples came to him and urged him, "Send her away, for she keeps crying out after us." Yeshua, Jesus, answered, "I was sent only to the lost sheep of Israel." And the woman came and knelt before him. "Master, help me," she said. And Yeshua, Jesus, replied, "Is it not right to take the children's bread and toss it to the dogs?" "Yes, it is, Lord," she said. "Even the dogs eat the crumbs that fall from their master's table." Then Jesus, Yeshua, said to her, "Woman, you have great faith. Your request is granted," and your daughter was healed at that very moment. Since about the second week of October, I have been laying in bed in isolation due to catching COVID. COVID took not only my appetite for 8 to 10 days, but caused me to have lots of vomiting and nausea. And so as I sat in my bed in this time of literal isolation, not able to eat, not really even strong enough to get up and walk, losing almost 25 pounds, I had to ask the Most High, "Yah, there's a purpose that you have me here." And so, Father, let me know. Show me. I always told the Most High, Yah, that without faith it's impossible to please him. So I said, "Father, whatever circumstances I go through, may my faith please you." I got a call that my mother and father had also gotten COVID. My mom fought through it. However, my father, even as I speak to you tonight, will be released tonight if his heart stops, or tomorrow after my siblings see him and the ventilator is turned off. I want to share what the Most High Yah gave me. And that is, I'm okay to even be a dog. Because even a dog eating the crumbs that fall from the master's table is powerful. Because the very crumbs that the Most High Yah is giving me during this time with my father, my time with my COVID, and for me personally, he told me it was time for me to go. It was time for me to leave Chicago. So as I speak, my house went up on the market. I got rid of everything I need to get rid of, and I will sell everything I need to sell, and I will go to Atlanta and I will find a place to live, and I will believe the Most High Yah for a job or for finances to live according to his purpose in my life. And I will go. Because without faith, it's impossible to please him. And my desire is to please him. The woman came and knelt before him. Lord, help me, she said. Dana has come and knelt before Yeshua, saying, Lord, help me. Yeshua, it is not right to take the children's bread and toss it to the dogs. And I will continue to say, yes, it is, Most High. For even the dogs eat the crumbs that fall from their master's table. And when I got out of this isolation, the Most High Yah said to me, son, you have great faith. Your request is granted. And my request has always been, Father, I don't care what I am, as long as I'm under your table. My journey here in Chicago for 30 years was all based on me believing I was following the voice of a God that I loved, and that the way that I could please him was my faith. These last few weeks, month, my faith has been in another test. And even, like I said tonight as I talk to you, knowing that we will lay my father to rest in the next few days. But even the crumbs, if that's all I'm getting right now from Yeshua, even those crumbs have given me peace, has given me joy, understanding, beauty for ashes. I have watched my mother's faith rise up in the last 3.5 weeks since my father first caught COVID, and how he had to go to the hospital and then to ICU and then to a ventilator to then. And I have saw my mother's faith grow. I have seen the crumbs of the Most High Yah from the Master's table do wonders in my mom's life and in her faith, in her strength, in the peace that she has to lay my father, 71 years old, to rest after 51 years of marriage. But she said this to me tonight. She said, Dana, Dad's gone. I accept that. And now it's time to move on. Yes, I am sad and I will get very sad. But I told God I'm ready. I'm ready to go where he leads me. Without faith, it's impossible to please God. And if I know that I'm dwelling underneath my master's table, I know that my Father, the Most High Yah, will say unto me, son, you have great faith. And that brings me joy to know that my faith is pleasing him. And it brought me great joy that after this time of isolation, he spoke to me clearly and he said, son, you are under my table. Until we meet again, I covet your prayers as I go home and be with my family and lay my father to rest. But I want you to also know that God is preparing us, family. And our faith in him is going to have to be stronger than anything. We have to have our faith in him. It is our faith that will please him. It is our faith that will deliver. It is our faith that will give us the strength. It is our faith that will provide. It is our faith that will make our Father, the Most High Yah, pleased. And I don't know about you, but since I met him back at 17 years old, and during this time of isolation, November 5th, I turned 49. But I've been serving him by his grace faithfully as much as I can. Since he pulled my heart out of darkness and depression and hopelessness and suicide. And he pulled it into a light of love that I had never experienced before in my life. And when I experienced that love when I was 17 years old, that pulled me out of a very, very dark, dark time of hopelessness and depression and suicide, even as a junior in high school. His love has transformed me all these years. His perfect love has cast out the fear that I have held. And so I desire that my faith in return would please him for how his love has transformed me. And I know how his love is going to transform all of us. So to you, my family, my Hebrew family, and to you, the Most High Yah, I say hallelujah, and how grateful I am to have just the crumbs from the table of the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, Yeshua and Yah. All right, catch you later. Shalom.